Hello everyone, what's happening? This is Forgo, and those of you that watched that live stream that I did yesterday, you know that I had a whole lot of problems in reviving Hell Dungeon, because in the last stage of tier 32, it was all defensive fighters, and the boss has a lot of nice little new tricks up their sleeve. I was using this team right here, and really shout out to all of you that were in the comments that were helping me out with this. We wanted to use stun strikers because that was the only way we could kind of lock down the boss, be able to get our attacks, because if we didn't, even with hyper armor, even with super armor, you know, I was using the KS set on Ash, you know, once you get tagged in, the super armor's up for 5 seconds, it didn't matter. The boss would still do wind attacks to you, throw you up in the air, even when he was in hyper armor, whenever I'd use pretty big, throw you up in the air and just start freaking murdering you. So having stun strikers like Katsura, stun enemy for 2 seconds. Adelheid, who's freaking amazing, stuns all enemies for 2.5 seconds as a striker. He's ridiculous. Halloween Yashiro. Geese here. Stuns the enemy for 3 seconds. Just nuts. They made the difference, and I was able to get the clear. Now, for tier 33, the final boss needs all attack type. Now this is quite nice, especially for me anyways. Maybe for some other people it won't be so nice, but my attack team is godly. You know, we got Geese, Haohmaru, and Omega. And the thing that really makes these characters godly is not only their damage, not only that they're all attack types, but Geese will offer that nice leadership that he has, increased red element fighters attack by 35% and power charge rate by 15%. And HP by 15%. He's a really great leadership on top of having that damage. But here's the thing that's really nice, and this is something that I think overlooked in the beginning of doing Hell's Dungeon, and that is he has his stun for 2 seconds when a successful skill or guard included ends. Every time Geese is stunning, like picture you have your awakened skill and you're using the second skill over and over and over, you're going to keep stunning the boss. You're pretty much CCing them the whole time while you're doing insane damage to them the whole time. And that makes Geese absolutely amazing. You don't even need a good striker that has stuns or any kind of CC because he already has it. And the same with Omega. Omega here also has a stun on his 3rd skill. It's the same thing. I mean, if they're guarding, he won't get it. So that makes him freaking nuts. Oh, and then Haohmaru is just awesome because of his damage. I do have him at 4-star awakening. When you get to this level, that's just kind of what you need. Plus, he has an amazing long 3PG card. He has lots of bleed damage. Dot effects are massive in Hell's Dungeon. So it's really going to make the difference. As far as card sets that I'm going to use for this, guys, is I'm going to use the Yantama set. Obviously, for Haohmaru, this is an amazing set because it's going to increase his bleed damage by 75% and his active skill damage by 20%. Plus, you get the increased attack. Just a great card set all around for characters with bleed and burn. Omega, we're going to use the Noah set. Amazing set for him. And then for Geese here, we're going to use the Tekken set. And I know we have 2 collab sets on these characters. We're using 1 collab character. And again, you know, I really hope this set comes back. I might make a separate video just about this Tekken set because it really is insane, especially for Immortal Victor, big time. Because, you know, not only do you get the critical rate bump, which means you're going to be doing more critical hits, and that's a weakness to Immortal Victor, but also the active team members, including the caster, which is you, obtains 3% power upon landing a critical hit on a 1-second cooldown. Every time you're doing critical hits, you're giving all your team members power gain, PG gain, every time you're doing critical hits on a 1-second cooldown. That is insane. I was able to do Immortal Victor with 1 team. I'll show you that real quick. I was able to do Immortal Victor with this team right here. Having that Tekken set on Genitz, having the Yantama set on Gintoki, and having this set here on the Rock, with this PG card right here and a cooldown card, I was able to hit over 500 million. And that's because that Tekken set just kept giving all that power gain to Gintoki and Rock on top of Gintoki's PG gain from his core effect and Rock's PG gain from that card that we have on him. They were just able to do their freaking ultimates over and over and over. It was ridiculous. I couldn't believe it. I was blown away by it. Let's jump back into Hell's Dungeon here. And let's get this clear. Now, this won't be that difficult. I'm not looking forward to the defense team when we have to use defensive fighters here because it really was a pain because my red team has a lot of synergy. They have the CC built into their kits, you know, Geese and Omega especially, and that really makes the difference. Whereas with other characters that don't have CC, like my defensive characters, I mean, Pretty Big has CC from her core effect, but it's, you know, she delivers a stun 7 seconds after she attacks or after they attack you. Well, by then you've already killed them, so it's not really playing much of a role. Nameless and Ash don't have any CC control, so you need CC strikers for those kinds of characters, but for these boys, no. Haohmaru we can make do, but Geese, he's got the stun already. Omega's got a stun. Let's jump in here. Let's do this. Whoa.
Ready, go.
Okay, bad start. Okay, we'll switch them up. Some get some. Let's go. Oh yeah. It's easy peasy with these guys. They are an insane team. Oh yeah. And we're just gonna get that stun right off the get-go. See what I mean? We got the stun. I mean, it's just... And Geese just keeps him locked down. Not only does he have all that damage, but them stuns are making the world of difference. Geese here is a triple S tier character in PvE. He is just too damn strong. Come on. Oh yeah, plowing through this like it's nothing. Come on. Let's go. We're going to switch to my boy Rugal here in a sec. After Haohmaru does his slashing thing. Pow. There we go. And with Rugal, when you do the genocide cutter, when they hit the ground, they kind of bounce up in the air. You want to wait for them to bounce, then hit that genocide cutter. We're going to hit that stun. Now we're just going to God press the living hell out of her. And that's another thing, man. Keeping them up in the damn air. Jesus. That makes a world of difference. Let's go. I should have used my other skill, but it's alright. And there's that stun. Easy peasy with this team. Ridiculous. I wish it'd been that easy with that defensive team. Those of you that watched that live stream know what kind of hell I was having with that. Thank you. And, you know, we saw that data mine information. And, you know, right now, this is going to go up to 60 tiers. And, you know, we saw that data mine information where we had all the extra experience balls with 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Seriously? 100 tiers? Seriously? That is absolutely insane. And are they going to give us new bosses? Is it going to be, I mean, guys, seriously, this crap is getting pretty damn hard where I'm at. It's getting very hard right here. Now, I know it didn't look that hard just now, but it is. It's getting rougher and rougher and rougher. You're going to have to develop an attack team. You're going to have to develop, I guarantee, a balanced team. You're going to have to develop a defensive team. And then you're probably going to have to develop defensive green, you know, defensive purple. Who knows? Especially if they're going to increase the tiers. I mean, you're going to have to level up tons and tons of characters, awaken characters up to ridiculous amounts of stars to make them strong enough to be able to do this. I mean, it's really insane, extremely grindy. I said it before, I'll say it again. I don't really want the I really don't want more experience balls, and I do think they should wait another year before they implement that at the minimum. Really, a year and a half to 2 years would be a lot better, because a lot of people are already having problems unless the game's going to start giving us a lot of more memory. So let's jump into the summons. Now, right now, there's 4 days left of K here, and then we're going to get another new character. Well, right now, I got 11. I can do 11 summons, and I'll go up to and get this ticket. Now, I'll need 20 more to get here. So I actually got 3 full pulls I can do. Now, luckily, I don't have that many rubies, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do this free pull. Then I can do a one actual pull, and then I'll leave 2 pulls. I do not want to go to the pity. I want to make sure I have that pity for whenever the new character comes, and you might want to do the same if you already have K, or if you don't like K and you want someone else. Let's do this. That's a nice sign. That's a nice sign. Well, it's red. Still good. That's still good. I'll take it. Cool. All right, so I'm going to have 3 more free pulls. All right, we can do this. One time, guys. Spin the rubies. Why not? We going to get anything? And we got nada. No big deal. No big deal. And there we go. 2 more pulls. And then we will be at the loyalty, and we'll get that pity. We don't want to do any more of those for sure. Don't have the rubies anyways. But if I did, I still wouldn't pull. Now I'm just going to be waiting until we get the new fighter, which is hopefully going to be flameless. Let's see. Now I'm pretty sure I got a couple tickets here. Yeah. Come on, come on. Okay, skip that. Nada. It's really nice that we're getting these tickets every single day. It's really sweet. Okay, little fodder. So let me know how you're all doing in the game. Let me know what characters you've gotten, what cards you've gotten, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Y'all take care and have a good one.